Hey guys, and welcome back to more 7 Days to Die Alpha 18. We're in the vanilla base, a game with some extra modlets, which I'm gonna get into now in a minute. And this is gonna be the first episode you should see in 2020. I don't know if it's 2020 for you already. It is going to be 6 p.m. on the 1st of January 2020 by the time, for me, in my country where I'm from, in Ireland, by the time you see this episode. So, Happy New Year. I hope you had a very good transition into 2020. You didn't drink too much, you're not in a coma, and you're able to walk on your own 2 feet, which is always very helpful. And I hope you spend it with friends and family, or even if you spend it by yourself, that you still had a good time. That's always important. My daughter, she won't be here, so I'm pre-recording this. Why is that oh yeah, because we upgraded to 18.2. So this is just weird. I think I just destroyed my... Please disappear. Okay, good. Yeah, I just destroyed that block. Anyway, so my daughter won't be here tonight, which is weird. She's 15. She's gonna be sleepover with friends, so that's the first New Year's we actually have without her. But hopefully she's gonna have a good time anyway. She is with friends, so that's very good. And yeah, so I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Good holidays. I know that was already a couple of weeks ago, but there's no harm in hoping you guys had a good one anyway. And may 2020 be all the things you want it to be, and be as successful as you can, and all the things that you want to have happened hopefully will happen. Anyway, now back to the game. We added a couple of modlets. As you can see, we added 2 modlets, I think 2 or 3 modlets from the Donovan modlet creation. The UI mod is Cerulean's UI mod, but I found when I was working with this, the problem I had is the rebar frames really don't have the shapes we need, yeah? And I either was going to look for a modlet that gives me all the shapes in rebar frames, because I think somebody said that the Fun Pimps even said that the modlet, the shape system is all over the place with the amount of shapes you can make per shaped block, that's not consistent. They don't like it themselves, as far as I was told, which is good. Yeah, it means they will work on it. Yeah, but in the meantime, I couldn't really find a mod that gives me all the shapes. So what I did, the next best thing, I got a Donovan mod, which allows me to get more resources. End of story. And I didn't want to use the default menu of destroying blocks faster, because it's not about speed of destroying the blocks, it's about getting more out of each block, especially for single player, that you can build some nice creations like this, especially if you have to upgrade everything from cobblestone and all that, because the rebars don't have the shapes, you know, or you're forced to make like concrete blocks, which take forever because you have to burn it from stone into mix, from mix into concrete, from concrete into blocks. It's just a ridiculous amount of work. Like, so for me to speed things up, I just got more resources. So this is now the Donovan mod enabled, so you get way more resources. I don't know if it's ×5 or ×6, whatever it is, I have no idea actually by default. I'm gonna have a look at the settings of the mod actually and see if I can determine to make it like, say, exactly ×5 or something. But you guys can let me know in the comments if you already know anyway. We also have another mod installed from Donovan, which basically is for, I keep pressing I apologize. In Conan, I is the inventory, so I keep getting mixed up. So we have the higher stacks. So you can see here, our wood is stacking up to 19,000. So we now can stack up ridiculously high, which is great. So we don't have to worry about constantly running back and forth to seeing that there's no weight in the game anyway, you know, so it's no harm. I mean, all the other things, oh my god, all the other things still don't stack. So when we go looting and we're picking up all the different items like engines or whatever, they don't stack. So that's still gonna cost you your full slot as before. So let's see, does it go over 20,000 actually? Oh, 21,000, that is amazing. Okay, we're gonna finish these trees here, and then we're gonna replant my favorite trees, which is the, again, I apologize, the Bruce seed. The blue Bruce seed is my favorite type of seed because of my favorite type of tree. It looks the best in my opinion. I love the white. I love how straight it actually grows, that it's not as in your face when it grows like everything else. All the other trees are very bushy and always in your face. So this one I like a lot. I don't like the really white ones. The green ones are kind of the same, but I think when they're small, they're very bushy still. Meanwhile, I think the white ones, the Bruce ones, even though they're the same tree, I think they're not as bushy. They're a little bit more narrow, which is great. Anyway, let me just finish this here, and then we're going to hopefully get enough resources together to continue working on our base. This is gonna be our main base. We're gonna finish the stairs, and then we're going to do the center blocks of each of the other pyramids. Only the center blocks already, so we can start laying out the base, the area that we're gonna have a base. We also have to start thinking about a little cage maybe that we temporarily build up so we can be safe from birds during the horde night. So that way, you know, we don't have to worry about rebuilding everything. We just have a temporary like kind of frame, you know, where we can close the door behind us and then leave everything open in the front, and that's it, you know. Loads of Molotov cocktails. Molotov cocktails also don't stack beyond 20, so we still have to get that in our inventory. And bullets, though, stack luckily higher. So we luckily, if we need a lot of bullets, we don't have to waste like 10 slots just for bullets, you know, because if you need like 2,000, 3,000 bullets, or even more than 10,000 bullets like per horde night, and 3 guns, you know, you don't, that's your inventory full, that's it, you know, something ridiculous like that. Anyway, I'm back in a second. We're just gonna reseat all of these guys, and then we're gonna see if we can continue working on the stairs over there. I have a kind of an idea what I want to do with the stairs. Very simplistic, similar to what we do in Darkness Falls. Now, Darkness Falls, if you haven't followed it, we do the same kind of design. It's the only one that really works, but we're doing it bigger. So, because I went, of course, ridiculously large with the pyramids. We did sacrifice last time our cement mixer, so our engine for another cement mixer, which means we're only gonna have 1 engine for the horde night, which should be fine. So this is gonna be now our way of hopefully increasing the speed of making the concrete blocks. So this will be making a lot of cement. There we go. And we take the cement here. And as always, we of course move it over into this guy to make the concrete mix. There we go. And then we take the concrete mix and queue up the blocks over here. So that's hopefully the way it's gonna work out. In the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're going to use cobblestone rocks for everything else, which means here we're going to queue up crafting 250 of those. Hold a second. Oh, it's still using 4. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure. And yeah, we can make more cobblestone. I think. Let me see. Cobblestone rocks. Can we do that with here as well? Yeah. So we can queue up again. After that, another 1,000 of those, which is another 250 if we want to. And then we can upgrade them actually as well at the same time. Anyway, so let's move everything over here. There we go. And cloth fragments, yeah, they actually go over here now. There we go, very nice. And we can make some more Molotov cocktails if we want to, I think. Let me see here. Molotov cocktails. It's these 4 ingredients, which we still have. Now, it's 300 for the gas cans. So, ooh, how many can we craft? Let me see. We have, that is 3 minutes and 20. Yeah, we probably should craft it here. So if we do more Molotovs, just in case, let me see how many we can make. 33. So, okay, if we do another 19, I think it's 19 because we have 1 here. Yes, that would be 40 Molotov cocktails for the horde night, 60 pipe bombs. That should definitely be enough. I think this is the pipe bomb recipe. I just want to actually make sure. Pipe bomb is, yeah. Okay, so what we have is basically this here for the Molotov cocktails. So what we probably should do is have them all kind of in the same. There we go. Excellent. That way we know this is the resources for that. It's much easier to keep track of. And I don't know what this was exactly for. I think it was for oil. Oh yes, we have some of that still queued up over here. There we go. Very nice. And this is for making gunpowder. Okay, so we have 73 oil here as well, which we can throw in here as well. 161. That is really good. I like that. So we have plenty of oil now, which, what do we need it for again? Dart traps, plate traps. We need it for anything and everything. So yeah, we're gonna have to start making more iron, forged iron. So we need more of those guys. So why don't we take the iron out actually here, and the next chance we get, we're going to make as much forged iron as possible. There we go. It's 303 to get all the iron out basically, and then we get the last bit of iron out. And glass is fine. Stone, and I think we need clay in here as well for. No, this is just stone. Yeah, we need clay and sand for the jars. So I think we leave that alone as much as it is. And then we have the brass in here. Now the brass we need for casing. So we have 2 more points that we have available to us. Let's see what we need to do with that. I would like to get a better vehicle. So this should hopefully unlock the mini bike. There we go. And this is the motorcycle. I don't know if we have the mini bike or motorcycle yet unlocked. We do. Excellent. What about the motorcycle? No, we don't. But I think the 4x4 we already have. Yes, we do. So, mini bike, if we can jump over the motorcycle, as in just skip it, that would be great. But I think for the 4x4 truck... Oh, we need level 4. That is interesting. So we theoretically could get that. Intellect level 8. Intellect level 8. Yeah, we don't have that yet. So there's no point going into the motorcycle yet. Because, well, we can't, okay? And we can't craft it anyway. So let's go and see if we can make the motorbike, which would be very handy. Or the mini bike, sorry. We should have all the resources for that, actually. So for this, we need... we need an engine. Okay, we're gonna have to get an engine, which means we need to do a little bit more car grinding first. Okay. So when we come building the stairs, what we're really gonna do is we're using just wood inside. I don't really think we need anything higher because they should never really attack the stairs. That should never be a thing. That's the whole idea. So, but what we're going to do is the outside blocks, whatever the blocks are that are facing out, we're going to upgrade fully to cobblestone and, or flagstone, sorry, cobblestone, not flagstone. And we're going to use the flagstone blocks in the first place and then upgrade them as well to cobblestone. Or wood, whichever is easier, it doesn't really matter. But right now, this is definitely something we're going to upgrade purely from wood because it's all going to get covered up by something we're going to upgrade fully to concrete anyway. So let's finish the stairs just very basic. Very basic at first. Okay. Brilliant. And that's it. We're going to upgrade them because we don't want them to obviously break. We're actually going to upgrade everything to the max up to about 3 blocks high, I would say. Maybe even 5 or maybe even all of it that is exposed to the outside. End of story. There we go, we already did this. Excellent. And then we should be able to just walk across. Meanwhile, a zombie can't. Now, the only thing is that the spider zombies, they can jump. So what we might actually do is we might build up a fence area. Or we might go a little bit wider here. And we build up a fence area right here. Like this. Let me see. Come on. So that means the zombies will still run across because it's an open... because it's an open area. And we can still run into it, of course. But the spider zombies, when they jump, can't jump into it. Because they usually jump too high that they will hit this and then they will just fall down. And that's it. So that's the idea. So we can leave that in here to protect us from the guys jumping in. Which is fine. We can make that little blocks like a little frame or something. It doesn't have to be full blocks. Now these guys here we're going to upgrade to full concrete or reinforced concrete because they will literally be the load bearing around everything. And that's why I upgraded these 2 here as well for later on when we're going to go and build up top there. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have the same distance here that we're going to have here. So between blocks, between the center blocks, here's the center block. And here's the center block. Somewhere here, yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks in between. Luckily, this one isn't built yet. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this here is going to be the center, which we're going to fully upgrade to concrete. So how high is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more. Excellent. And I'm gonna actually upgrade them all like this simply because it costs me less cobblestone rocks to upgrade them. There you go. Because they go straight away to cobblestone instead of flagstone. And it gives me some extra experience on the way. And it's only 6 blocks, otherwise I wouldn't really do it. There we go. And that's one done. Excellent. This is where the next pyramid is gonna go. Totally forgot I had actually some rebar frames still, which is exactly what you would use them for when you have some concrete. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. End of story. Let's just destroy these blocks here. I mean, this is really quick if you think about it. Look at this. Bam. There you go. That's 250 damage. Like, over 250 damage. Bam. End of story. There we go. Nice. Let's get that. Beautiful. And that's it. So let's count it out again and then just put the blocks straight down for the rebar frame. Again, as long as I'm playing Conan, I will be pressing I. Because Conan, I tried to switch back to tab and I don't know if I can actually, because I think tab is used for something else. I'm going to double check that because that's really annoying. Okay, here we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And another one here. Excellent. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Beautiful. This grass. We need a lawnmower, guys. Fan pimps, give us a lawnmower. Something where we can sit in and just ride across. And it automatically puts all the plant fiber and everything into the back, into its storage. And that's it. It just automatically fills up the storage. And all it fits in is plant fiber. You can't access the storage for anything else. Okay, so... Oh, my dear lord. Let's go and do that. Now, we want the wedge tips. And we want this rotation here. There we go. Copy rotation. And that means... Excellent. We might as well actually do this one. Because that will also make sure that we get the extra leverage there. And then we need this guy here. Excellent. Beautiful. Nearly did it on this one as well, which would have been really weird. And I'm going to do the rest now in a second off camera. I just want to show you what we're actually going to do. There we go. And that is straight away reinforced. Actually... Can we make this reinforced as well while we're at it? Yeah, that's fine. Unless we can get in between. Let me see. Yeah! I love it. And we can get in between there as well. I think so. You just have to get exactly on the edge there. It's very hard to get exactly on the edge, but... Ah, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. The main thing is that the top ones are reinforced. Beautiful. And then we're gonna upgrade these guys as well. On the top there to reinforced when they're done, the slanty bits. And that means we have the full support, the maximum support we can get. Okay, so let's see if we can actually finish it off. But not only that, but also, there we go. Let's take these. Also, see if we can fill in the floor now without it collapsing. That would be really, really good. But first we have to upgrade everything and let it dry. Oh yeah, bicycle. I want to see if we can actually cycle up on that. So let me see. Can we cycle up the stairs? And then cycle across. Oh, can we get up? Oh, there we go. No, it's not. So we actually fall down as well on that. So we can't actually cycle up on that. That is interesting. I like that. That is really, really good. So let's upgrade these guys here first. Because they're going to be literally holding everything in place. As much as possible, always from the edges. There we go. Come on. How much do we have left? 4. We can upgrade 4 more. So let's upgrade. This is 4. This is 4. Okay, let's upgrade these. Okay, we're done. So, oh, they upgraded actually then 20 each. Oh, interesting. Is it? Maybe I miscounted it. Doesn't matter. So let's go up here and see if we can now make it stay. Let's see actually what is the current weight of this. Horizontal support 120. That is actually really, really good. Now, what is a full rebar frame? Sorry, I'm just going to spawn in a fully upgraded concrete block in, just so I can see what its statistics are. I'm not going to spawn it in. Concrete block. So this is a full concrete block. Horizontal support 120. And what is a reinforced? Oh, we don't have that anymore. So it's now just a concrete block. Interesting. So what is a plain concrete block? Do we have a plain concrete block? Okay, they all look the same. Where's the one that's the first stage of concrete? Because I want to know what that... Oh, there we go. Something like that. That is also 120. That is really, really good. I like that. So, yeah, let's turn that off again. So this kind of allows you, using the creative menu like that, allows you to see what these blocks' values are, because you can't craft these blocks. All you can craft is the wet version, which doesn't necessarily have the same as the dried version. Well, they didn't used to in the beginning of, I think, Alpha 17. The wet one had a weaker value than the actual dried one. Okay, so let's go across. And let's see if we can... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Wanted this one. Full blocks. Now this is flagstone. Flagstone also supports 120. So I'm assuming by that end that cobblestone also is 120. That is awesome. So we should be able to support all this without any additional support in the middle. Because that's 7 blocks and they all have a value of the weight of a mass of 10, which means technically 12 blocks can be supported in a straight line. So all this potentially can be supported. We might right smack in the center build an extra support line. I think we should probably do that just in case. So let's turn that off again. By the way, the command I'm using is CM just in case my camera was in front of it. So you just hit F1, you type in CM, and that will turn on the actual creative menu, and then you press U to make it appear. Well, it doesn't work because I turned it off right now, but then you press U to make it appear, and it allows you to look at all the blocks, you know, especially the values and statistics. So let's have a look. Where would the center be? So if we are building this out now, so let's just go with the rotation. Okay. I think this is enough now. The rest we don't need to have full upgraded. Okay, let's make sure we're in the same rotation. Alright, and then we have the actual blocks. And then we have this again. And on the bottom we have the wedge again. Excellent. Let's do this side here as well. Oh yeah, this is the one I want to actually fully upgrade, but that's fine. We'll leave the side open, so we're not going to actually cover the side up, which is grand. So let's rotate this. I'm going to go here. And I think then we're going to go here. I think. Then we do the wedge. Excellent. Okay. So where is the center of this now? So this is only 2. Oh no. Why is this 3 and this is only 2? Did I mess up the count? Ah, no. Don't tell me I messed up the count. You are kidding me. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my balls. I messed up the count. Yeah, we don't have to actually destroy everything, which is good. So this one here, luckily, we only have to destroy this bottom one here, and then everything will collapse, which is grand. There we go, nice. Yeah, it's a pity, but you know what, it's fine. And then we just have to take off the top here, because this will not have a block at all. So we're gonna have to move everything. Now the one that will take the longest to destroy is the top ones, but because they're reinforced, and I think they have 5,000 health, but that's fine. I'm just gonna do that. Now here, this is gonna actually full blocks going up instead. It actually doesn't take too long. There we go, that's it. And it actually gets destroyed immediately, so it doesn't downgrade anymore either, which is actually interesting. So this is supposed to be here now, and this is supposed to have the other block. And then from there on, everything is back to normal. So we just basically increased this, removed all the residue outside. What is this block? Oh yeah, of course, this block now has to go as well, because it's gonna get replaced by the same slanty block as well, by the corner block. Okay, everything is corrected now. So this is now broken, this is finished. There you go, they're falling off. Very good, we don't have to worry about them. Now what we do here is obviously we're going to put this back in and the wedge back in. Excellent. And everything is fixed. Beautiful. Now we did bring the support over here, and we're going to have to, of course, put the support back in here. So let's just quickly fix that. So let's copy the rotation. Wow, let's copy the rotation. There we go. Let's bring it here, and also with the wedge block. There we go. Very nice. And again, we can just use normal concrete blocks this time, because we don't have to worry too much about upgrading it. Only on the bottom, eventually the outside will be upgraded, and that's just for demolishers and all that and stuff. But they never should really be attacking this in the first place. So again, let's put the wedge tips in here. Copy the rotation. There we go. And then we're going to do the same as the concrete. Beautiful. Excellent. And everything is corrected. Beautiful. Now, we have only a few concrete mix left. Is it 10 or 20? It's 20. Okay. All right. So, because what I want to do is I want to upgrade all of these. I'm going to put rebar frames everywhere in here, because I think I have enough left to put them all in there. We're going to do that from the top. And then eventually, over time, we're going to upgrade this whole bottom in reinforced concrete, which means it is the most stable that we can do before steel, which should be absolutely fine. And we can now also get the center, so we can do a center support pole, which is going to be amazing. So if we're just going to take that and take the wedge tip again, copy the rotation, wedge tip, there we go, and then here. Excellent. And then we're going to put the full blocks in here and another wedge tip. Beautiful. This is down. Now we have 1, 2, 3. Yes! We have the 3 that we're looking for. I can't believe I miscounted it. I was so panicking, thinking, shit, I did this wrong. This is amazing. This is gonna be like so much work. Not amazing at all. Kind of the opposite of amazing. Okay, excellent. And here we go. Beautiful. And all done before the day 21, which is great. Okay, beautiful. Now let's see. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3. Bam, 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 bam. And let's see what the center is for that. No, this is the center. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. So this is the center, which means here we should make that a support block. And it should be a full block, absolutely. And this here should be connecting to it. There we go. And that should be enough. This should definitely be enough to carry a base in here. And then this is what we're gonna do. We're literally gonna finish walls around here. This will be our initial base. We're gonna have a lot of furnaces around here, and yeah, so we can cover this actually up now completely. And I think for now we can even shoot through it. Is that about right? Let me see. What can I test this on? I suppose I can shoot one of the concrete blocks. Yeah, that got damaged. Definitely got damaged. So we can check that out again closer. But this means we can cover all this up now and eventually fully upgrade to reinforced concrete. And what we're going to do then is eventually we're going to dig up all the dirt here in between. And we're going to replace it as well with rebar and upgrade it to reinforced concrete. And then on top of it, all of this in here will have spikes. End of story. All of it spikes. It's only going to be a 3 and whatever room is in here. And you can see here there's not going to be a lot of room left once we have the pyramids finished. But right now, this is going to be as good as it's going to get. And then we just finish the corners. Look at our trees. I love how they grow. They look so nice. And yeah, so this is going to be our base. And this is just, we actually don't need this right now. This was just, you know, as a border intended. But nothing is going to climb up there anyway, so we don't really have to worry too much about a border. But there we go. Excellent. It was just in case we do more on this side. But this is a very good start. I like it. I'm gonna do all the edges, finish them, and then we're ready for Horde Night. We really are. I mean, the stairs. Okay, the stairs. We're not really finished because on the stairs, what I would like to do... let me just get over here. So this here, and then this here. So, yeah. Which means we're gonna have another staircase going down here, which is fine. There we go. Beautiful. And now we're gonna have to think about how we want to finish it on the bottom, because it's literally gonna be blocks in the moment only. Which means we have a wall here of blocks that... What I don't want is basically have a huge wall here going down to here with stairs going up. I don't want that. So I don't think the stairs should be coming that much wider, to be honest. There we go. We can get rid of that. And finish covering this up here. And we have, I think, all the materials to upgrade that to... Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And that's it. So for Horde Night, that should absolutely be enough. I mean, this is vanilla, which means we may... What stage are we at? We're at only game stage 93. Well, only. We're at game stage 93, so we might get a demolisher. Maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. But we definitely have enough resources now to upgrade all of these. We have 1,600 left. Very, very good. I like it. All right, I'm going to leave this episode here. This was a lot of building, actually, a lot of prepping, and a lot of planning, and a lot of waffle. And either way, I hope you brought your syrup and enjoyed those waffles. And let me know any feedback or ideas in the comments below on the build. I know it's the same build as in Darkness Falls, but it's the only one that really works, that also gives us a really nice amount of freedom to build the base we want to build. Because now we can basically build whatever we want here. The zombies will never attack this part. However, if you get too big, of course, what's gonna happen is, you say you're all the way here in the back of your base. The zombies might actually think, hang on a second, I'm not walking all the way to the front there. That's not happening. So they start attacking these pyramids. Let's try getting up. So what we do instead is we're gonna build another one of those slopes here to connect the next set. And then we can build over that slope or connect to that slope so that basically this will be one huge space with a slope every now and then in between for us to cross, but for the zombies to be able to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go up there. And that way we should hopefully be able to just have a continuous big base with places in between where the zombies are forced to go without ever attacking any of the support pillars, which is basically the idea. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. I'm looking forward to reading them. I hope you guys had a good time with the episode. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.